Good evening and welcome to my rig. It's nighttime in the desert near Ajo, Arizona on BLM land. Been here for about a week with some friends. It's a little chilly today, got some rain, but that's okay. Contrast is good. You're going to see some footage from the town and in the area, and also a tour of the Sorrento, finally. Ajo is one of those places that does slow living really well, and there's something around every corner that just fills up my heart, and I know I'll be back here over and over again. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have.
Up here.
Hey y'all! I have never done a tour of my rig, and since I recently celebrated my 1-year anniversary, I thought I would take you for a tour. So I have a 2016 Kia Sorrento. It's been a great automobile for the nomad life. Sometimes it feels like I'm riding a horse and it's just going to go where I want it to go. I have a special window treatment for when it's really hot, like above 85 degrees, to keep the heat from coming in the window at all. But right now we're starting to get into winter, so all I need is the regular WeatherTech to keep the temperature moderate. I spent a lot of money making them myself and finally just took the plunge and ordered the WeatherTechs, and I wish I would have done that from the beginning. I wasn't a very good steward of those, and a couple of them flew out my window. So I had to make some myself again out of a different material that I hadn't tried before. This is foam core, and so far these have lasted since July, I think, is when I lost those. And they work. Just a lot of jerry rigging with Gorilla Tape and whatever. The Sorrento comes with a basement and with a styrofoam insert that would let you separate your things into the cubbies. And I've tried it without that insert and with, and I'm just not going to use it anymore because the insert takes up too much room. So everything I own on the planet is in here. I really enjoy seeing how much I can go vertical with my storage. So these camper bags that are various widths. This one is for my clothes. There's one under here with bungee cords, that kind of thing. This is my tent for when I use that as a placeholder. I don't sleep in it because this works so well. Bathroom. This is where I tuck my solar panel. This helps keep it vertical as well. This is my workout bag, electronics. All of my dry goods and utensils are here on the seat, and the water supply is down there. Now we'll go to the sleeping area. My good friend Adriana set the example for me of sleeping east-west instead of north-south, because that gives me the entire cargo area to take advantage of for storage. So this is the sleeping area. It's quite wide, and at night when I park, I push the driver's seat all the way forward and all the way tilted forward. And I have a couple empty IKEA storage things to make it level, so I have even more room in back of the seat. When I'm driving, they are collapsed and they're just stuck right here. And when I park, push the seat forward, there's a platform all ready to go. This is my health and beauty section here. This is my faucet and my bathroom sink. Keep a separate bottle of water here, squirt bottle. This is my spit bottle. When I first was planning to get on the road, I bought these linen cleansing cloths so I wouldn't have to go through disposables, and I just wash those whenever I do laundry. Same thing with these cloths. Put them here on my lap, brush my teeth, wash my face. This catches any water that drips away from the bottle. And then when I'm sleeping, I can put this in the front so it doesn't take up that much room. Here's my Jackery. At night, I like to plug in all the electronics to charge them up again. Makes it really easy to have this here. It's small enough and not heavy enough. It's only a 300 that I can easily move around. Just keep this cable, all of my various devices. And because this is so wide, it's very comfortable for me to do whatever I want for entertainment at night. I also have one of those trays that can hook on to your steering wheel if I want to do that. And then here's my solar array. I have these lights that took the place of the Lucy lights that I bought because they're expandable. I just like these better. And then this is for underneath the car to keep rodents away. That's a flashing tube light, and then a couple sensor lights that go off. And then the 100 watt Jackery solar panel that hooks into my 300 Jackery. And I have this netting on top where I keep lights. I also have a power bank, and if I'm in the city, I have a length of black fleece here to block the light so I can sleep better. This is where I hang my keys every night so I know where they are. This is where all my tools are. So I'm a side sleeper. So most of the time, I'm like this. Still lots of room. My feet don't necessarily hit the door. And then when I need to, I stretch out, and that only lasts a little while. And then I want to go back to side sleeping. These are my fairy lights. I typically only use them in the winter because it gets dark so early. And that's another thing too about being a nomad. You've got separate piles of things for the different seasons, the summer, the winter, and the shoulder seasons. I'm kind of in transition now where some nights it's cold and some nights it's not. So I have my hats and and wool socks and mittens and that kind of thing, just in case. But it does get very toasty in here. I don't think I've ever turned on the heater, even if it's been below 32 degrees. I have enough blankets to make it quite cozy. So obviously I'm a minimalist. I don't want things getting in my way of having experiences. I want to be outside as much as possible. I want to be meeting people who are interesting and making connections. So I don't worry about what's not in my rig or what I might have in the future. It doesn't matter to me. I'll know in the moment when a change needs to be made, and I'll do it. I can tell I'm already a different version of me since being out on the road for a little over 3 months full time. And I just look forward to more and more of discovering who I am and following my inner rudder that tells me, yep, go there, hang out with those people. I'm just so grateful for the experiences that I've been having and the folks that have been put in my path to have them with. And I just want that to keep going. I can't, and I certainly don't want to tell you what to do, but based on my experience, having regrets sucks. So don't do that. If you're still in sticks and bricks, find a campground, go for a weekend, park in your driveway overnight, drive to the next state. You don't have to go across the entire country. I haven't even done that yet. Well, kind of. If something's calling you, someplace is calling you, answer. Come on out here. 'Cause when you find it, it's the best.
Hike your own hike, nomad your own nomad. Experiment with the options of this unique lifestyle so you know what works for you, and get out there and do it.